Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Elgin Martinez from the Immigrant Education channel, the only channel that addresses real immigrant issues, coming to you with another informative video. But ladies and gentlemen, the name of this video is going to be 8 reasons why undocumented immigrants living in the U.S. tend to stay in abusive relationships. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, number 1 reason is due to their limited English language skills, and that's not going to be applicable to every immigrant woman. Number 2, a lack of knowledge about U.S. legal protection for victims of domestic violence. Number 3, financial dependency on significant other. Number 4, isolation and lack of social support system in the U.S. Number 5, lack of immigration legal status. Number 6, threat of deportation from spouse. Number 8, holding on to correspondence received from immigration, and that's the abuser holding on to documentation or letter that the abused might have received from immigration in reference to their case. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, so what has the U.S. government done to victims of, or done for victims of domestic violence? Ladies and gentlemen, the Violence Against Women Act was formed in 1994. The Violence Against Women Act, ladies and gentlemen, seek to ensure civil rights by enhancing the protection of women who are non-citizens or lawful permanent residents. Instead of depending on their abusive spouse, battered women or battered immigrant women are given the option to apply for permanent residence on their own. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, the abuser or the abusive spouse need not partake in the process for it to come to fruition. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, immigrant women who are victims of IPV or domestic violence have the same protection under U.S. law as non-immigrant women, regardless of immigration status, ladies and gentlemen. Furthermore, immigrant women who have experienced IPV or intimate partner violence have 3 options. Number 1, self-petition for legal residency through the Violence Against Women Act. Number 2, cancellation of removal under the Violence Against Women's Act. And number 3, you non-immigrant status, which applies to women who are victims of crime. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, self-petitioning, which can be used by abused immigrant women who seek adjustment of status, must be married to a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, must document evidence of abuse, good faith marriage, and moral character, and the residence with abuser in the form of an affidavit of support. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking to the abusers, petitioning for someone does not give you the right or give you the entitlement to abuse anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, no one owes you anything for petitioning for them. There is a lot of variables that factors into adjusting status in the U.S. That being said, is your petition needed? Yes, it is. Is it sufficient? No. The other thing that I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that most people in this country with legal status tend to usually use it, for example, their citizen or their green card, as a control mechanism to abuse, use, misuse, and subject their significant other to inhumane treatment, which is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Furthermore, ladies and gentlemen, the abuse of your spouse or your kids' parents is unthinkable. I cannot even understand how a man living in this country with a woman with maybe 2 to 3 kids, I cannot understand that man sleeping next to that woman every night and yet refuse to petition for his kid's mother or spouse. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this video. Please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be informed whenever I upload another video. Last but not least, thanks to all my viewers and subscribers. And ladies and gentlemen, if any one of you out there watching this video is in an abusive relationship, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get out of it. You know, run as fast as you can. There is no need and there's no reason to subject anyone to any type of domestic abuse or inhumane treatment as a result of their immigration status. That being said, we've come to the end of this video. Please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Last but not least, thanks to all my viewers and subscribers, and thanks for your continued support.